Before I stitch out any embroidery design, I always double check where it's going to stitch. So I make sure I'm not going to stitch over something that I wasn't planning on it to stitch. It just is a one way to do it. I'm actually going to show you two options for just kind of giving yourself that one last check of, okay, before I embroider, is everything in the right position? So I've gone ahead and picked up a design and duplicated it 3 times. I've already gone to the embroidery stitch out, so that is what is on my screen. This would be where I could go ahead and touch the go button and start embroidering. But I've actually stitched out this design. It's a fun little applique design if you're looking for a quick design to just test out. But what I would do here is go to precise positioning at the bottom of your screen, and in this location is where you'll find where you can check all the corners. Now, first thing I notice is that this pops up and it's covering my design. So let's use our magnifying glasses to kind of zoom in. So if you touch where the A is, it actually zooms you in to where the design is. The one with the hoop shows you the whole hoop. Again, that's down in this lower edge, so that's why it's kind of hiding right now. And the one with the plus in it zooms in on the first stitch it's going to take. So that's why I chose the magnifying glass with the A on it. Okay, shows me the whole screen. So down here is actually where I want to work, but I need to actually be not on the butterfly with the number 1 below it, but with the step number 2 where the hoop is going to move. So at this point, if I want to find the center of my soon-to-be embroidery, I'll touch the center plus, and that is something I use a lot where I just want to see where the center of my design is. Maybe I'm laying something in that general area. If I'm not hooping it, that's the center. Everything's going to be from the center above and the center out. But this is what I want you to do, is use what's called corner to corner check. So right up here, it's going to move the needle to the upmost corner on the left side and show me where that is actually going to be. So if I know that there's something in this area up here, I could actually move the whole design up or down and know that my needle is actually at a location that I could visualize the top of that design. But if I'm just really just going, oh yeah, this design is approximately this long and this tall, by going around all 4 corners and just double checking things are nice and lined up where I think it's going to stitch. I've had some times where I've done a design and gone around all the corners. I'm like, ooh, that's a much bigger version of the design than I thought I had picked. Especially when you have a company that provides you like a small, medium, and large, and you thought you picked the medium and the large was one that got picked, and all of a sudden you realize that your needle's going way, way up here and way over here, and you're like, whoa, that's the big one. It's a good way to double check before you stitch it. Okay, so just touch OK. It comes back and you are ready to start embroidering.